Hi y'all, how you doing? I don't look as sickly now. Like I definitely ended up with all the scars. That sort of sucked, but I didn't get any on the back of my hand, and I didn't have any on my neck or my face. So plus, anywho, I do see that I'm looking a little better. Seemed like that stuff dragged my ass down, whatever it was. Still itches. Um, the heat has finally gone away from it, but it was still hot, even though the scars had showed up. Just thought I'd tell you because they're still itchy and scratchy and irritation. Today my head is hurting, so we'll get to where we get to. All right, so the whole point of this is this. Yeah, I just had to say something because I look really pretty today, even though I got a headache. Okay, so I was watching Sydney Watson last night, and I'm like, well, I watch her because I am the hermit at the edge of the village and I don't play in the world, so she keeps me up to whatever the hell is going on, apparently. I'm more aware of, because I don't have cable TV. I watch what I want to watch. I find it on the scrying mirror and I go, oh, hey, I plan to sit down and watch this, or I'll watch my old DVDs, or I'll play video games, but I'm not, it doesn't matter. So I don't pay attention to what is going on in the world unless somebody out there tells me what's going on in the world, or I'm doing research on shit that's happening all over the place. So, but I don't pay attention to like the commercials and stuff, and I didn't notice how bad it was with uh, the stuff about transgenders being in the Olympics, and then the one I watched was something about a woman going crazy. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching this, and there's some kind of American Eagle commercial that I didn't even know existed. Okay, this young girl, of course, you know the big deal, blonde hair, blue eyes. Brooke Shields did the same commercial, but see, Brooke Shields acted more like a child. So when they did that commercial with the jeans with Brooke Shield, they were basically uh, enticing all the pedophiles is what they were doing, because if you paid attention to the commercial, she was still acting like a child, all playful and stuff. And pedophiles, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're called now, maps, really enjoyed that. So there was the start of that. And then it's just inflamed, right? Well, I understand people were saying, oh, it's the Nazi thing and the SS, and then they threw in the German Shepherd and the fact that it's American Eagle and the blonde hair, blue eyes, and the. Okay, well, I absolutely love Sydney. I really do. I think she's an amazing being. And I had forgotten for a moment that she was accused of pretty privilege. So I can see where, from her point of view, it's like, hey, she's just a really pretty girl or pretty woman and she's doing these things. Well, my point of view, because I do all the research I do with the MK Ultra and what the fucking government's doing, and where they pinpoint us and stuff. And as upset as I want to be, I have to fucking laugh because I sit here and I go, bravo, bravo, bravo. They have succeeded in programming every single one of us. Bravo. We are living in end times. Aren't you proud of yourself for following all the shit they wanted you to follow and getting into the fear and, oh my God, I got to do this, and we got to pay our taxes, and we have to take calculations, and government doesn't do any of that shit. They aren't even accountable for the funds that they spend. If you turn around and spent the time reading that damn financial report, and now you actually read it, because there's no fucking way. It is mind numbing shit, because trying to learn law is mind numbing shit. Okay, so they have no money for us. And I'm going, okay, they're not even responsible for what they're spending. They can't even do that. There is a guesstimate because there is no estimate on what things are going to be or how much our government is in debt. And I think what we get like to see 37 billion or something like that. Well, if you started actually paying attention to all the shit and all the funding and all the stuff, it's probably more around, I don't even know, probably 200 billion that they're in debt, you know. And then they keep giving the money away to all kinds of shit, but the fuck the people that live here. You know, what about the actual Americans that live here? They don't care about us. They don't care about it. There are so many recalls on our food, and we're not paying attention. And I've actually got back on YouTube. I now have this, of course, I'm here. So I have subscribed to some things. There's a lovely lady, can't even remember her name. Sorry, I will have to bring her up later, that does the recalls. And I am so grateful that she does, because I'm going, all the shit that they recall in our food, and then we've had it. And then I sit here and I go, people buy things because they're like, oh, well, if we don't need it, we'll just give it to the homeless. Or I'm going to buy this pre-made food that apparently has metal in it, and they have allergens in it, and they have all these things in it because they recalled it. But we, thinking we're doing some good, well, we're just going to hand it over, right? So now we're just part of helping kill the homeless. Oh, which reminds me, True Stream Media, go watch their thing that the government lied. Really, I will try to remember to put a thing down here, because it basically states in the financial report that they're counting on eugenics. They're counting on the mortality rate to go down so that all those promises of paying out for Social Security, they don't have to follow through with, okay? And I sit here and I go, oh. So yeah, that could be the reason for all the stuff and the multiple inoculations that your child has to have, because they don't count them living past fucking 50. They're going to have too many health problems, because your body is not supposed to have all of those inoculations and all of those metals and all of those things that they put in those injections that they force you to give your kids. Because if you don't, you can't go to school. If you don't, and you're living on welfare, well, you can't get the things that you need, because, God damn it, you are supposed to follow the law, your God. The government, your God. Yeah? Okay. Get mad at me. I don't give a shit. Do your research, honey. Start paying attention to what's going on. This commercial has done nothing but went, oh, wow. That's great. So now, because we'll go from Brooke Shields to now, yeah. This woman that's doing this commercial looks like she's about 14. I don't give a damn how old she is. For all I know, she could have lied on her birth certificate, or somebody just lied about her damn age. I don't give a shit. She might actually be however old, 27 years old. But I don't know if her frontal cortex is fully developed, or if she has just been programmed to sell her body, because that's all she's doing. And her image. So what is that doing? Not only with, you know, hey, we're going to appease the old scuzzy pedophile male mind, right? No, you're not. You're just going to cause them to act out more. And then you've got all of our teenagers, honey. They all think it's all about sex. Nobody knows how to be intimate with themselves, let alone be intimate with another human being. It's all about instant gratification. Oh, we're just going to go fuck. We don't need to worry about what the implications of fucking somebody is. Oh, we're going to create a child, but I'm not responsible because I just wanted to get my dick wet, right? Really? Do you hate yourself that much? Do you really? Do you hate yourself that much that you cannot even love yourself enough to love another fucking human being? That's my question. It's all instant gratification. It's all the fucking programming. That's what it is. Turn off your cell phone. Turn off your fucking cable TV. Try it for 3 days. See if it doesn't change your thought process. Try to go even longer, 2 weeks even, without watching any of the commercials, listening to any of the radio. Get that damn propaganda out of your mind, because they're using NLP. They're using hypnosis techniques. Why do you think we're going, Oh, I really want this, but oh, this is in my face. So, well, I guess I'll just do this. Ha ha, they won. So because you lowered your fucking standards and you took the shit they're feeding you, they're going to continue to feed you shit and you're going to be like, "Oh, well, I guess this is what I deserve because this is all I can find, right? It's the only thing that's out in the world." We got shit food. We got shit air. We can't even go to the store and buy something without the threat of them putting their goddamn pesticides on the food way too early. So then the food ripens with the pesticide in it and poisons you. But we're not thinking about that. All you people that are out there and you're going McDonald's and you're doing all these things and you're going, oh man, it really upsets my belly. It's because it's bioengineered. Your body doesn't need that shit in it. It's not natural. So I think that's a way of your body telling you that that's some shit food that it cannot process. And maybe it's going to be stuck in there because it's going to cause you goddamn health problems, which is exactly what the government wants. Because look at all the fucking doctors everywhere, right? That are being paid to get so many people to do that one surgery. Neck surgery, everybody all at once had to get their wisdom teeth pulled out. What the fuck was the deal? Oh, if you can get 50,000 people, if you can get 1,000 of your clients to do this thing, we're going to give you a bonus. So, of course, they're going to talk everybody into it because everybody's taught that fucking money is God when it's nothing but federal debt. Federal debt. We're playing with something that's dead. It's a goddamn, not even a real thing. It's the shiny gold key, guys. And we've killed for that damn dollar. And now it's not even hardly a real dollar. It's just a digit on a fucking screen. And we think it's real. So we're going to steal from our neighbor. Beat down the fucking homeless person that may have just been donated or given a fucking $20 to go eat because they want that $20 to get their drug or whatever the fuck they use it for. All these people out there just, yeah, we're going to give you our blood so that we can get a little bit of money because we're homeless. Yeah, what happens to all that blood? Have you done research on it? Maybe you should. All the plasma they use it as treatments and make other people pay like fucking $4,000 or $5,000 for a damn infusion of someone's blood that is a damn druggie on the street. They don't know they're doing that. And what does the druggie get? Or the homeless person? Not dogging you down at all. There's nothing wrong with that. You're in a situation to be a druggie. I feel for you, man. I understand. The world is shit. I get it. But all the things that they do, because they put us in that situation, is to better themselves, to help themselves. We are nothing but slaves, honey. They don't care. They really don't care. If they cared, we wouldn't be getting all of our shit from overseas and selling the land that belongs to the United States of America. It's not even our land. Are we even considered the USA anymore? Or is it simply just a fucking corporation? Because that's what I'm seeing. It's a corporation, so they're going to do everything to create what they want to create to make money. That's what they do. And then we sit in front of this crying mirror and they constantly implement shit into our brain. It doesn't matter if we want to fucking consume it or not. It's there. So they're programming us subconsciously. And because we're sticking there with all the fears and all the stuff, just like that damn commercial, symbols are a big deal. The government speaks to us in symbols. And you can say, oh, the American eagle is not the government. No, but American Eagle. I knew that as a family branch, American Eagle. Oh, yeah, I got some American Eagle shit. This is some really good stuff, right? And now they're just supporting pedophiles and sex with younger people when you're not even an adult until you're fucking 26, man. You haven't even ended puberty. Your brain's not even developed, but they're going to shove this shit into you. And then what are our kids going to think about all this? I mean, hell, 14, 15, 16 years old and knew that when there were grown-ass women that I would talk to because, yeah, I was that fucking mature that I was friends with my, what are the peers' parents. And we had conversations because that's the level my brain was on. And you know, those women never even touched themselves to give them pleasure. Like that was a taboo. You don't do that. Only the man does that. Why would somebody else have control over your body when it's your body? Because only you have control over your body. Only you can say what is right. And then even as little people, we are taught that we have to do what the grown-ups tell us to do. You got to go hug Uncle Albert, who is the fucking pedophile, knowing exactly what they're going to do. Or, man, you got to get a ride from so-and-so, or Aunt fucking whoever, Betty. Because nobody talks about it. Nobody says, it's hush hush, you don't talk about the shit that happens in your life. No. We can't talk about it. So we're all going to live in fear. We're all going to do exactly what we're supposed to do, even though the government doesn't follow their own fucking rules. Okay? Well, it's kind of how that goes. You do what I say, not what I do. We're all under the thumb, honey. Every one of us. Pay attention to what's going on in your world. Really. Pay attention. I'm sorry y'all have to go through and watch all those stupid commercials, but it's your choice to do so because you've been programmed that you need the TV that is spying on you. It's recording and everything you say and every fucking action you do, whether the damn TV is on or not, especially your smart TVs. They watch every fucking thing in every room you're in. So you can have the TV off, you can be in your bedroom, you can be like, hey, we're going to get some freaky shit going on, and you know what? They're watching you, probably from a cafe in Paris. They're watching the shit you're doing because they can. We don't have to wait for the end of the world, sweetie. It's already here. And we've helped create it because we followed all the fear and the programming that the government has thrown at us. So, of course, I see. They're like, oh, this young lady in the American Eagle. Look at all the symbolism. Look at all the symbolism. Not just, oh, blue eyes, blonde hair. No, because they're talking about eugenics again, just like they did with Brooke Shields. Only it wasn't so in your face because she had brown hair, right? Well, now they're just being blatant about it because they were talking about eugenics big and strong way back then. And I'm sitting here going, wow, no wonder almost every freaking teenage girl I knew was abused physically. They were molested. Some of them raped because of fucking commercials like that. For real. Y'all think I'm crazy. Look at the world as a whole, honey. Not one little freaking piece. And if you need more pieces, then go. Because the problem is nobody's been down that rabbit hole. Or you've seen it and you go, oh no, that can't be it. No, I am safer with my blinders on. Nothing bad is happening. I can only focus on what is in front of me now. Because they keep you in stress. Because they keep you occupied with the scrying mirror. With, oh, you got to pay your bills because now we're raising all the shit. And, well, you got to keep the bigger house and you have to have a car and you have to do these things. And then, you know, we're programmed to kick our children out when they're 18 so that they can struggle like we did and even have hard lives. Because even my mother has said to me, oh, you chose that hard life. You must like it. Okay? Maybe it's because no one was there to fucking help me. Maybe that. Maybe it's because I had to become the strong-ass bitch to do it all on my own because there was no one to help me. My husband did not help me when I was married to him. And when he became an ex-husband, he didn't give a fuck about me or his daughter. He made it up in his mind that Another family member raised my child because she was such a good kid. What? They weren't around. I didn't see any of them. Not to mention, there's only fucking 2 left because everybody died, and I got the hell away from there because I don't want to be around all that anger and that abuse and that fucking pedophile that half-ass raised me. And I wasn't allowed to have him, or I fucking allowed. I wasn't going to allow him to have that access to my child. Definitely not my daughter. And most of us are forced to stay and deal with it because that's the way life is. Doesn't matter if you don't like it. Fucking shut up and just do it anyway. Why are you allowed to have emotion? Why are you allowed to have a thought? No, I'm going to occupy you with the TV, little child. Oh no, now it's even worse. I'm going to give you the scrying mirror to hold so that radiation can stream on your face and give you cancer as you grow. Maybe, you're 2 years old playing with a fucking computer. Does that mean that when you're 8, you're going to realize that, your child has cancer because you've been letting it play with a fucking cell phone and it's connecting with all the 5G towers that create all the damn, radiation that is causing cancer with a lot of children because they're at schools. Have you thought of that? Oh, no. No. Huh. Those thoughts don't enter our brain because we're consumed with the stupid shit that they throw on us with this damn computer, with your fucking phone. I've heard people say, oh, I can't turn off my phone. It's my livelihood. It's my job. I can't turn off my phone. Oh my God, if you can't turn off your phone, how can you turn you on? How can you actually have an original thought? How can you have an original emotion? You cannot. So now that when we have all these things, we're like, oh, fuck, what is this? This isn't normal. This isn't real. Yeah, it is. And then our government tells us that, oh, it's a mental issue. Oh, it's a this thing. Oh, you got, ringing in your ear. No, that's tinnitus. It's not HAARP throwing out frequencies at all. It's tinnitus. You got to go and get some medicine to help that so that we can make you come back and get more medicine to help that. Not that it's just a thing that they're doing on the outside, because it is the frequencies. Stefan Burns has a thing all about the Schumann resonance and how it affects our bodies because we also are affected by the Schumann resonance. So the earthquakes, the volcanoes, all those things affect us. All the frequencies that HAARP throws out there, they affect us. I can't even remember all the other stuff, all the chemicals they put on the food, all the shit that's in the sky, the aluminum. Hell, I can't even look up at the sky anymore. It hurts my eyes. How many of you are doing the same thing? I think it's funny, like what was it, Tennessee is like, no, you can no longer put chemtrails over the state of Tennessee. Why? It's no different than pissing in a swimming pool, is it? It's still going to get there. And they haven't stopped the chemicals, and any state that decides to fight against them ends up in hell, like Texas the past few years, because, weather modification, people froze to death a few years back, all that shit. Now they're fighting. It's all good. Okay, I gotta quit. I'm giving myself a headache from being so movie. I need a break and I'll be back. But I just wanted to tell you, start paying attention to what you're focused on. And if you have a judgment about a commercial like the American Eagle and the young lady that looks like she's 14 having sex with her fucking jeans, just expecting you to come get her, think about the implications of your young children seeing that commercial and all the other commercials that are out there that kind of imply the same thing, along with the cartoons and the crazy ass movies and the songs and the, it's everywhere, sweetie. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. And the only way that this corruption is going to stop is if we stop it. Go back to the basics. Begin again. Say no to the government. There's always a better way. There's common law still exists. Go do research. That's how they get away with all this shit. That's how fucking Biden's kid got away with it. Oh, but he's personal. We can't mess with him. What do you think that means? Common law. Work in the private. Private. He's in the private. Start learning how to work in the private. There is benefit to both public and private. You can have balance. But start learning for yourself so that you have the knowledge. Because knowledge is power, honey. All they're doing is trying to block out your knowledge. They're trying to keep you from using that brain cell that keeps coming in because you got like 3 days. You get new brain cells all the time. You got 3 days to work it. Learn something new. If you don't, it dies. So if you're constantly doing the same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing, and you're not changing and you're not learning and you're not doing and you're not creative and you're not acting and those brain cells go away, and then you're going to continue to be a zombie and do exactly what they choose for you to do. And I know that sucks. Hey, I can't. I was there too. That's how I can say this. I was there too. I was under all that programming. I know how fucking difficult it is. But TV has never been a good thing for me. I've hated TV. I hated that people wanted to use the TV to babysit their children. And now, unfortunately, they're using the cell phone. I mean, back then, they still had frequencies that come out to the TV that messed with you on a hypnosis level. They use NLP for freaking everything. Everything. Just start learning, guys. Really. Okay. I'll bug you later. I need a break. Thanks for being a friend.